Hey friends, this is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead, and today we're going to make pumpkin pie from scratch. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is cook our pumpkins. And for that, I've got a great big cookie sheet with some parchment on it. And slice open this pumpkin. I'm going to cut it in half with a big old butcher knife. Oh, last little bit will probably just pop right open. There we go. Now I'm going to save some of these seeds and put them on a paper towel to dry out. The rest of the stuff I scrape out is going to go to the pigs. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrape out all the innards. You don't want any of this stringy stuff. Oh, there's my oven. You want to preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Okay, I'm only going to be able to get the one pumpkin on this cookie sheet. So I'm going to put these face down on my cookie sheet, and I'm going to bake these at 300 degrees for about an hour or two, depending on when they're done. But we don't want to scorch them, that's why we're going with a lower temperature. Okay, so here are our pumpkins. That are our pumpkin that was in the oven, and I've let it cool down. It's still hot, but I've let it cool down. And the reason you turn it upside down is A, you don't want it to dry out, and B, you do want the water to drain. No kitchen is complete without a good ice cream scoop. And this is my pumpkin for all my Thanksgiving. This is what my pigs get. And that is what I got from one standard size pumpkin. Over 12 cups of pumpkin. Yay! Let's make pie! So here's the pie shells for our pumpkin pies. Now, if you want to see how I make my pastry, you can click right there. Now, these don't all fit on my big cookie sheet. So I've actually put a couple of jar lids there so that this can rest on the edge and on the jar lids, and I can get all three pies in my oven. This is a triple recipe for obvious reasons. For a single recipe, you're going to need 2 eggs, 1 cup of pumpkin, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and a half a teaspoon of molasses, or 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, and a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of evaporated milk. We're going to preheat our oven to 425 degrees, because that's what we're going to cook the pies at for the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sorry folks, I wasn't recording. I put my 6 eggs in the mixer and I'm whipping them good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the whisk on because I like my eggs fluffy. It adds more body to the pie. So let's whip them good. Now let's add our sugar and our molasses, or our brown sugar. That all brown sugar is white sugar and molasses. Now let's start adding in our milk, alternating with our pumpkin. We'll drop in our salt and our pumpkin pie spice. All right, let's get this into the shell. All right. Here we go, and I think I have too much. Now the reason I'm making 3 pumpkin pies is because we got anywhere from 5 to 13 people going to be here for Thanksgiving. And 2 pies would do, but everybody knows how Papa loves his hunk of pumpkin pie. So he has to have his today, because he's always paranoid that all the company is going to eat the pumpkin pie. Alright, these are going in the oven at 425 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're going to turn them down to 350 for an additional 25 to 30 minutes. Alright, let's get these pumpkin pies out of the oven. Now those are some beautiful pumpkin pies. This is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead saying it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without pumpkin pies. And remember folks, when you make them from scratch like this, they deserve real good ice cream or real whipped cream. Take care, bye-bye.